Marc, your thoughts on what has been a pretty disappointing afternoon?
Yeah, really disappointed. I mean, conceded that sort of obligatory early goal against a run of play. The nature of the beast today was, I thought we was really dominant first half, very dominant. Conceded a rubbish goal, turnover. Jason gets dispossessed. After that we need to watch it back. But what I would say is that they still had a lot of work to do from dispossession. Jason and their front four, worked a good goal at the far post. So they earned that goal, even though it's a turnover, and we'd be disappointed. But we've had, similar to other matches, we've had a lot of chances in that first half. I've had a lot of chances to go in 1-1 all, 2-1 up. Alfie, great save from Johnson. Another one goal bound. It gets a late deflection, and we had some really good chances. We were really dominant. I thought 10 minutes before the half, Hemel were slowing the game down on another level, which was the theme for the day, really. But they've done it brilliantly, and that is in the laws, and it's in a manager's notebook. And if that doesn't get dealt with in a game, then I absolutely, applaud how good they were. It was happening from the head injury to the centre half, that when the keeper's about to have to smash it after 8 seconds, head injury, and this was 10 minutes before the half. We were so dominant, and they were blowing a bit, and we were creating chance after chance. We were really on top, and I have to credit them, mate. They slowed it down meticulously. We were really frustrated. So you go in at half time, there's a 3 minutes added on, which I thought was not ideal. You go in at half time, listen, bar the goal, they've had no opportunities. That's the bottom line. We've had 3-4 good opportunities. And second half, I think you saw, I thought second half was a drab affair. The breaking up a play from Hemel, was to be applauded. I think anyone here, there were some bizarre moments and decisions made, really bizarre, including the fact that Hemel should have won 3-0 because we passed them the ball for a third goal. There were some very bizarre moments in the game. And the game was broken up second half so much. And in the end, it was a bit like, do we try and keep playing? Do we go a bit more direct because we want to keep the ball in play? It was just broken up for fun. It was delay after delay after delay. And it made for a crap game. But I think Hemel's subs done really well. I think Lee's shape was great. I thought we ran out of gas in the area where we didn't really have any changes today. We didn't really have the changes we wanted to. We took the decision to leave Josh Taylor on the bench. We know we've got no Moro, no Niall. Dan Pybus is not fully fit, nor is Dan Gallagher. And I thought in the end, it was that sort of like we got run over in the last 10-15. I make no... I make no sort of, whatever the word might be, song and dance about that. I thought Hemel finished the game strongly. I thought their subs were good, and I think the subs done well. And I think we gassed a little bit. I think the boys were a bit deflated in terms of, a lot of, good moments, chances, not taken. The game stopping every 2 seconds. And it made for a crap affair. But that is football, and we've got no excuses. We've got no one to blame but ourselves. 1 win in 4 wouldn't be our standard, anywhere near the standard. Obviously, an awful long way to go. I think we've got work to do, James. Listen, we need to be really clear. We've got Louis Annesley, Dan Pybus, Niall McManus. We've got a raft, Jordan Norville-Williams. We've got a raft of players that are injured. And that's not helping us. We're having to play boys out of position, give debuts to academy players. I thought Jack done well, by the way. And also, we don't have the changes possibly that we would want. That is not helping us. And what Hemel proved, and Hampton proved at our place, is that in this division you get good managers, and what they lack in maybe technical ability in terms of the teams. They'll make up for in how they set up, how they adopt themselves to the game, and this is what I remember. Everything this league stood for 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be. Yeah, you have to understand everyone's going to try and give you a game. So we've got work to do though, James. But I think we need to try and remember that game as fans. First half was a very good first half, bar not scoring. I think Alfie's will be disappointed not to have got 4 or 5 goals this season already. He's on 1. We're very dominant without scoring, playing really well. The story of this game, and it isn't sour milk or whatever the word is, it's just facts, is Hemel broke the game up on another level from about 30 minutes in, and momentum was lacking from that point.
You said that they're a bit deflated and kind of, but there's no real time to lick their wounds, is there now? Because there's another game in 2 days' time, and kind of where does that responsibility lie? Is that with everybody, the management team, the players themselves, to kind of pick themselves up and go again on Monday? Because it's a quick turnaround now, isn't it?
I think we need more from the players. I think the boys, are disappointed with Jimmy. Throughout the game, I thought he wasn't aggressive enough. He didn't run into areas first half anywhere near as aggressive as a fresh leg should have done. I think we need more from the lads. I think they need to be more aggressive. We've created. I mean, the XG were number 1 in the league by a mile. And so these are data that tell you that what you're watching is right. We are creating so many chances, and the boys up top need to take more chances, and the wingers need to be more. They need to be more aggressive. They need to be more aggressive. That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line. So I think we do need more from the front line, is what I would say. We probably got what we could out of the midfield. I thought the back 3 and Jack we need to watch back the goals, but during the game they kind of. But I thought that it's all about the front line, because the problem is, James, is that when you don't take your chances, like other teams grow in confidence, or when they go and get a goal on a turnover, right? Okay, then obviously they got something. Thank you, mate. They got something. Thank you, mate. They got something to hang on to, and so these front boys have got. They need to look at that, because we know from every game this season, we've created so many chances. So they've got to help us out, because if you go 2-0 up, the centre mid for them stops running as hard. Or the defensive unit needs to attack more. So So look, everyone's got to be patient. Please, let's not start thinking we've got a divine right to win all our matches. You've only got to look at the league table this time of year. There's all sorts of clubs, full-time professional clubs, Eastbourne, bloody. There's clubs all over that league table that have, sorry to quote Eastbourne all the way, because Matty will do well down there, but there's clubs all over the place. That literally, it's that time of year. And you have to get to grips with it. We've got a lot of work to do. What we've got to do is really enjoy it. I hope the fans come out Monday like they did against Slough and go, right, forget where we are. We are rebuilding, and we have got a lot of players missing. And I totally understand that is the Marc White bingo card, but it's a fact. But I'm also saying things that are also facts. The front line need to do better. And we've got to stop conceding the first goal. So we need to enjoy what we're doing, right? We are rebuilding still. We need to get our boys back. Louis Annesley, boys we've signed, big signings. Niall McManus out of his boot now. Piber's looking fit now in terms of ready to play. We've got a lot of work to do, and what we all need to do as fans and management and players is worry about ourselves. Let the rest do the talking. Let the football do the talking eventually. For now, we've got work to do.
I will just ask you, with the scarcity of some of the players and previously what you said in terms of performances and kind of having people in the building, are you happy with the squad at the moment in terms of as a whole, wrap a blanket around it, even including those injured players, or are there other things that you might look at to kind of think about in the next few weeks in terms of personnel?
I think we just need the boys back we got,
Yeah.
and then I'll be happy.
Okay.
We're not going to play back three every week this year. We're going to be mixing it up a bit, and I'm disappointed with the. I mean, Norville Williams got injured this time last year. It's no good. Louis Annesley's 6 weeks out.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that some of these boys that are maybe, no disrespect, younger, dynamic. Niall had a brilliant pre-season, was playing every single game in the 8. Right, these boys, we need these boys back. We will get them back. Monday's going to be tough, to be honest. But we've just got to enjoy it. We've got to understand that we've got work to do. But believe it or not, there are a lot of things within these matches that look like we're doing things well, but we're not scoring more goals than the opposition.
Yeah.
And of course, as management and fans, that's what we want to be done well, and that's what we're not doing well.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mark, as
Cheers,
always.
mate.
We'll see you in a couple of days' time and hopefully get a big crowd down at Meadowbank Bank Holiday Monday.
Bank Holiday Monday, this is when you need your fans, but there is no crisis, there's no problem, but we have got work to do. We're not going to ignore that.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Cheers.
Cheers, James.